Okay, hello everybody. I'm Zach. I'm a music producer, and we're going to be doing a short stream today, probably about 45 to 50 minutes. And our goal is to continue building out this song for a country client. His name is Gary, and he is recording his song. So I'll give you a little bit of a taste of what we have so far. This is what he originally gave me. He gave me his voice. I have it pitched up by 3 half steps. So he sounds a little chipmunky. He doesn't actually sound like that in real life. And then I've also sped the tempo up. I took his chords and I broke it down in just to 1 time per chord so that I could build around it. From there, I have recorded some lead vocals, some keys, some acoustics, some banjo, some electric guitars, several different kinds of electric guitars, and then we've got some bass, some drums. Today, my goal is to build out the bridge. Heading into the last chorus, we might do like a little drum break or something like that, and we'll have to figure out an ending. The main goal for this session is tracking, and then if you happen to be available, let me see if I can look at my timing, at 5:45-ish, maybe even 6 p.m. EST, I'm going to be doing another stream to hopefully get some good time in. And so, yeah, super excited to jump in. Here's what I have, and I'm going to send this link over to the songwriter himself. I'm Zach. I'm a vocal coach and music producer. If you would want to utilize any of my services, all of that should be in the description. Let's go. Here is a little bit of the song, just to give you an idea of what's going on.
Been working 2 jobs since the day we met. Yeah, I'm tired and forget where our love went. You don't seem to see what I'm going through, and I don't know how much more that I can do. I'm trying to give the life that I think we need, but our love ought to be what takes the lead. I'm working my fingers right to the bone, just paying for a house that don't feel like home.
Then we got a chorus.
You got to do your part, 'cause my love gauge is sitting on E. Please help me, girl, 'cause I'm asking you to fill my tank for me. And girl, you know it bothers me, 'cause I'm working too hard to make you see.
Okay, you kind of get the idea. Here's a little bit of what we have, and then we got to jump right in to producing the rest of the song. Here's a little bit of what we have. I played all of these from scratch.
The day we met, yeah, I'm tired and forgot where our love went. You don't seem to see what I'm going through, and I don't know how.
Then we pick it up a little bit in the next verse with some accents.
Trying to give a life that you think we need, but our love ought to be what takes the lead. I'm working my fingers right to.
Then we build it up to a chorus.
Just paying for a house that don't feel like home. Girl, you got to do your part, 'cause my love gauge is sitting on E. Please help me, girl, 'cause I'm asking you to fill my tank for me. And girl, you know it bothers me, 'cause I'm working.
Then we bring it back down for the next verse. We take out those electric leads, and instead we replace it with a banjo. No snare. Snare here. Okay, build it up to a chorus, and then we're all in, same kind of thing. So, what I would like to do is, I'm going to be kind of learning this in real time. So I'm going to try to learn the bridge here, and then from there, my main goal is just to record out as many parts as I can this hour. So let's see if we can get this. I want to see if I can get the chat right in here. Top chat, live chat. There we go. Okay. I don't know why I can't seem to get this routed into OBS. That's not a huge deal. Let me close this. Okay, we got it. So here's going to be Gary's bridge, and then we need to add to it.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold, but when you gotta love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed, 'cause that full throttle love is the fuel I need.
Yeah, I actually like that melody for the most part. I probably keep most of it and then make some slight changes. But let's, you know what's weird? I actually want to do the lead vocal first before anything else, just so that I have something to build around. And then we'll, after that, we'll kind of build up the instruments. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off my speakers. That way I can just be on input monitoring here. And let's jump right in. So let's see. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. Let's try that. I'm gonna pull down the rest of the instruments a good bit here, just to make sure that I can actually hear myself. So I'm gonna lower it 5 dB. 6 dB. Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can get my country voice on here. Got a little bit of a stuffy nose, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem as long as I can have some good resonance. So I also need to go to OBS and pull open the, not the live control panel. For some reason, this is like full screen. I don't understand why. There we go. Okay, I think I actually figured out how to work OBS now, to where I can see the stream as well as the chat at the same time. That's super cool, actually. Love that. I don't know how to make the chat go first, though. No idea. I'm trying to learn as much as I can about this chat here. There we go. Okay, we have the YouTube live panel, and then we're going to put the chat up top. Okay. I'm going to do my best in learning how to pin message. Okay, good enough. Okay, everybody, let's jump right in.
You can turn the key.
Let's see, I'm gonna have to mute my vocal, but make sure I come in afterwards. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. I actually like that rhythm a lot. All right, let's try it. Key, girl, girl. There we are. All right, sorry, lead vocal's gonna be a little bit louder just so I can hear. I'm gonna turn on the click. I think we should be good here. All right, let's jump in. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. When you've got love, yeah, but when you've got love, it'll never get old. It'll never get old. Might want to go up there. Not sure yet. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. How's that as far as melody?
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold, but when you gotta love.
But when you got love, cold and gold. But when you got love, I want to keep it up. But when you got love, it'll never get old. Yeah, we're gonna try that. All right, here we go. Girl, you're chasing a dream. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed. A little bit too gold, a little bit on the goofy there. Now I'm slowing down. Actually, that's not that bad. I thought it sounded like goofy, but I guess it doesn't. On the word down. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. It's not terrible. I want to go again. I want to get a little bit of a intentional voice crack on the word just. Voice crack on the word just. You've got love. I think I'm going to change this to when you've got, instead of a love, I want to do love instead of a love. It'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed because that full throttle love is the feel I need. I love these lyrics, actually. These are kind of fun. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay. By the way, if you're here in chat, feel free to say hi. We'd love to talk for a few minutes and just see kind of who you are and learn a little bit about you and see if you have any questions about what I'm doing. Also, that applies for people who are watching this stream afterwards. All right, let's go. Let's see. Girl, you're chasing a dream. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. You're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. Yeah, it's a little better. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love. Too much on the voice crack for the love. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you got love, it'll never get old. I don't like the rhythm at all. I was gonna like try to push that rhythm up by an eighth note. I don't like it at all. Let's see how the first part sounds. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. A little bit behind the beat. Let me go one more time. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you got love, it'll never get old. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. A little bit too much pitch variation on the just. Wait. 1, 2. Girl, you're chasing a dream. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm losing. But now I'm slowing down. Wrong lyrics. Gotta go fast. My goal is to track a bunch of instruments here. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got... you know what? I think I'll voice crack on love and not just. I'm thinking that I scoop on just. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. Yeah, that was already better. I like the voice crack on love instead of just. I think the just, that scoop, is going to just be a little cleaner overall. All right, let's see how it sounds in context. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's... Did I hear... Girl, you're chasing a... Yeah, I heard a little mouth click. A dream that's just cold and I want more scoop on gold. I'm sorry, just. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. That any better? Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold. It's too much. Dang. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you got love, it'll never get old. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. You know what? I like it. I like it. Let's keep this. But when you got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed. 'Cause that full throttle love is the fuel I need, girl. You got to do your part, 'cause my love gauge is sitting on E. All right, it's better. Let's go. Chasing a dream that's just cold and gold, but when you got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm losing. Wrong lyrics. Chasing a dream that's just cold and gold, but when you got love. Nah. Voice crack. I need it. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed. 'Cause that full throttle love. Nope. Lost the buzz on full. I'm gonna need to do that again. Make it a little cleaner. Yeah, okay. This will work. Okay. Go, 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 go. We gotta be fast about this because we have vocal lessons. Starting one-on-one coaching starting at 12 p.m. Eastern, so in about what, 48 minutes? Down and I'm losing speed, 'cause that full throttle love. Maybe add a little distortion there, not sure yet. Speed, 'cause that nope. Losing speed, 'cause that full throttle love. 'Cause that full throttle love. Losing speed, 'cause that full no. 'Cause that full throttle up. Gotta avoid sounding like Goofy here. Losing speed, 'cause that full throttle love is the fuel I need, girl. Nah, late. It's close. Losing
speed, 'cause that full throttle love is the fuel I need. Girl, you got to do your part, 'cause my love gauge is sitting on E.
Okay. I think I might do a drums only chorus there. I think that'll like resolve some of that tension that we've been building up in the bridge in a nice way. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to give as much of my thought process as possible as I do this, because I know you're only seeing one small part of it. Okay, we gotta go.
I love, it'll never get old, but now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed, 'cause that full throttle love is the fuel I need. Girl,
I was a little late. It's fine. What?
Girl, you got to do your part.
Straight up Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Full throttle love is the fuel I need. Girl,
We're just gonna literally just do this chorus.
fuel I need. Girl, you got to do your part, 'cause my love gauge is
Without the click, so I'm out of time.
full throttle. Love is the fuel I need. Girl, you got to do your part, 'cause my love gauge is sitting on E. Please help me, girl, 'cause I'm asking you to fill my tank for me. And girl, you know it bothers me.
I forgot the rest of the words. I totally forgot the rest of the words. It's okay. I'm still kind of like learning this song as I'm singing it live here, but that is okay. As long as I can get it section by section and get everything like clean enough, it doesn't really matter. What matters is the end product. Okay, let's see if this blends. I don't know that this blends right because I think I may have.
Full throttle love is the fuel I need. Girl, you got to do your part, 'cause
Yeah, I'm just gonna make that line up better.
slowing down and I'm losing speed, 'cause that full throttle love. And I'm losing speed, 'cause that full throttle love is the fuel I need. Girl, losing speed, 'cause that full throttle love. Slowing down and I'm losing speed, 'cause that full throttle love is the fuel I need. Girl.
Lost a little bit of the country twang there on the fuel when I went up to that G. I don't know, man. Maybe we just keep it right now. I do like the idea of punching up to that G. I literally thought of it as I was singing it, so probably should have planned that out first. But at least now we have a placeholder. I might just use it.
Losing speed, 'cause that full throttle love is the fuel I need. Girl.
You know, I'm okay with it. I'm just okay with that for right now. Especially for time, we've just got to be okay with that.
Girl, you got to do your part, 'cause my love gauge is sitting on E. Please help me,
Build,
girl,
build,
'cause
build,
I'm
build,
asking
build,
you
build,
to
build,
fill
build,
my
build, build, build,
tank
build, build,
for
build.
me.
All in two, ready, and.
And girl, you know it bothers me, 'cause I'm working too hard just to make you see I can buy the gas.
Maybe.
Girl, you know it bothers me, 'cause you know it bothers me, 'cause
You know what? I think I'm just going to copy and paste. We don't really have time to do this any other way. All right. We might do a tag at the end after I'm saying this. So this is the second 16th note of beat 2. Second 16th note of beat 2. Does that work?
running fast, but only you can turn the key.
Hello?
You know it bothers me, and girl, you know it bothers me.
Oh.
Tell me, girl, 'cause I'm asking
I just realized I have a
you
melody
to
thing.
fill my tank for me. And girl, you know it bothers me.
Huh. Interesting fork in the road that we might have to deal with here. We're gonna deal with it later, but I think there's a melodic thing that I'm being weird about. So is this not copied? I guess it's not. Bruh. Let's see. Does that work?
Please help me, girl, 'cause I'm asking you to fill my tank for me. And girl.
All right. Well, figured out what's wrong. Now I gotta go find beat 2, second 16th note. Let's see if that copies and pastes. Dear God, please.
And girl.
Yeah, it'll work for right now. Let me go ahead and do that. Do that. I'm sure that'll...
And girl.
It's good enough for right now. It acts as a placeholder. We need to start playing other instruments like right this second. Okay.
Running fast,
I actually don't remember the chords.
can't turn the key. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got
4.
love, it'll never get.
All right, we're gonna do acoustic. We're just gonna jump right in. We don't have time to mess around with this anymore. Okay. Gotta get tuned up. We're in capo 5 to put us in the key of C. That way we can play those nice, rich, warm, juicy, open chord shapes. Let me get my, this around. All right, let's get tuned, and then we are going to track the rest of this song. Okay. All right. All right. Let's turn this bad boy down, and we got to jump right in. I can afford to lower the talkback mic, and we can jump right in.
You can turn the key. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold.
You know, I'm wondering if maybe I just keep the doom God, God, God. Yeah.
You can turn the key. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down, then I'm losing speed. 'Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got to do your part.
Okay. Good enough for right now. We're just gonna build out the bridge, and then we'll figure out what to do afterwards.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed. 'Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got
Huh?
the feel I need. Girl, you got to.
All right, good enough. I'm probably gonna build out drums next. Gotta build out some drums. Let's pull this here, go faster. Okay, acoustic is done for the moment. Okay, good enough. We have the acoustic done. We're gonna need to do drums, and then we'll do electrics and basses. Though, yeah, we need to try drums first. Actually, make sure that this is good. Let's see. We can go ahead and raise the level of this. All right, I want to change up the feel pretty drastically from what we've done. Also, I can turn the speakers back on, although I will need to turn off the speakers in a second. because I'm going to turn up the volume quite a bit for drums. I'm going to use my phone for the Logic Pro remote. Yeah.
You can turn the key.
I'm a drum.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed. Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl.
Okay, I might think of some interesting drum fills for that last little bit to build up some tension. For now, I'm going to mute myself, and I'm gonna go drum for a little bit so that we can get this layered in and kind of played in the way that I think we ought to, and then we'll play everything else around it. Okay, here we go.
Girl, you got to do your part, cause my love gauge is sitting on E. By the gas to keep us running fast, but only you can turn the key. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed. Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got to do your running fast, but only you can turn the key. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed. Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got to do your part, cause you can turn the key. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just part, cause my love gauge is sitting on E. Please help me, girl, cause I'm asking you.
Okay, that's close enough to where I can make it work. I think I missed one kick just because I didn't hit the kick pedal hard enough. That's not a huge deal to me. I just want to make sure the feel to start with is right. So let's get this edited. Do I quantize this? Did I ever do a flam? I wanted to do a snare there and I just didn't. I wanted to put this last 30-second note as a kick. And then I wanted this to be a snare. I just did it in the wrong order.
I'm losing speed, cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl.
What was that? Yeah, it was a little sloppy to start with. I'm okay with that though, just to save time. We're gonna go ahead and do 16th note here. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. Hello? Where did that come from? Oh, I see. I'm gonna turn on my talkback mic at the same time as the drums. And actually, we're gonna edit this on the drums play instead of the drums kit because it's louder. Weird. I did not mean to hit that then. And that was the missed kick right there. I heard it. Okay, let's see how it sounds. That was a miss. I don't think I meant to do that. I'm gonna guess that I hit this just a little bit late. I needed to put a second kick here, and I was just too scared because I want to make sure I started the fill right in time. That was supposed to be a hard accent. Okay. Yo, why is the bell going off? I need to figure out the sensitivity for that on my module. I need to accent this up a little bit better. I just didn't feel like it sounded good. Huh? That's not a tom. Dude. I think there's something wrong with the sensitivity of my ride cymbal because every time I slam it to be a crash, it comes out sometimes adding an additional ride bell. That's the ting ting. Like, where is it? That. It's supposed to be this. That needs to be on the stomp on beat 1. You know, can't hate the fill. It's fun.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it.
Let me get rid of this. And I don't need all that. And let's drag it up to the actual drums kit.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed. Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl,
What is that
full
sound?
throttle love is the feel I need. Girl,
I just realized that that's the acoustic guitar. Okay.
feel I need. Girl.
There we go. Fix that.
Chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got to do.
I'll deal with the last chorus later. We're gonna do a drums only chorus. Like, it'll be like doom, ka, got to do your part, ka, love gauges, kanani, do do ka do 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 ka do do, and then we're gonna build it up from there. We need to go. We are running out of time. All right, bass guitar next. Blue, blue. The reason why I always do bass right after drums is because the bass and the drums need to act as one unit in order for it to really sound great, in my opinion. In my opinion. All right, let's get tuned, and we gotta place a bass part that matches the feel, the energy, and the vibe of the drums. Hello. Why are you this out of tune, dude? Like, you've been in the same room. Oh, you know what? I turned on the air conditioner last night. Been trying to get better sleep lately. I'm realizing that if I can't improve the sleep quantity, I have a 3-year-old, and we're trying to get him on a schedule, and then just all the things. So if I can't improve my sleep quantity, I'm gonna try to improve my sleep quality. So I'm doing all the things to try to improve that. I may splurge at some point for that like fancy sleep ring that like supposedly is, you know, helps you build all the things and whatnot. Also, I'm going to, I think I'm gonna mute this guitar part because it's not helpful for me to play bass on top of.
You can turn the key. Girl, you
Oh, I certainly need to chill that, or change that fill. You know what? I'll do it later. I'll do it later.
You can turn the key. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed. Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got to do.
All right, I gotta think of what I'm gonna do.
You can turn the key. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love,
I need to bloom, bloom. I need to make like a. Oh wait. Yeah, that might something like that might work to keep that do ka with those accents there. Let's try.
girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing.
It's close, but I stink. Wait. There. Blah, da, 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 da. That might work. I just gotta be really quick. Wait. If I change the finger, I think I can get there faster. Yep. Okay.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down.
Yeah, but I forgot to. Yeah, we'll do a nice little bass slide there at the end. Okay, how does it sound so far? Not terrible. I gotta be faster with that and smoother. Faster and smoother both.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down.
It was smoother, but way less clean. It's close.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just. Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now
Oh, I messed up. That's it. Oh man, this is a hard bass part.
girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down and I'm losing.
I don't mind going halfway as long as this first half's really clean. A little bit late to it. We're very close.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed. Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't like that ending build, but everything else was okay. It was just a little behind the beat, but I think I can likely fix that by just pocketing it.
Chasing a dream.
You know what? I'm gonna start right here. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I'm gonna start right from there.
Never get old, but now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed. Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got to.
I gotta figure out how to get off that bass slide there. I'm gonna turn up the bass play so I can hear it a little bit better. Okay, how did that sound?
Never get old, but now I'm slowing.
All right, let's try it.
Never get old, but now I'm slowing down and I'm losing speed. Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got to do your part.
Did I have other strings ringing out? No, it should be okay. Yeah, we'll be able to boost that in the mix later. Let's get that copied over. Okay, time to hit some electric. I need to redo this fill later, but that's not a huge deal. Like, I would rather punch that in once I have more of the song done.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now to do,
Yeah, that'll work for right now.
girl, you got
Alright.
to do your part.
Time to move on to electric. We're probably going to need to record some lead lines, as well as some open chords. Let's do the rhythm first. Input 2. Okay, sure. We'll put this here. Check, check. By the way, if you're here, is the sound coming through okay? I feel like it's being weird right now. I hear some like light feedback. Alrighty. Oh, the reason I started talking about my sleep earlier is because I made the house cooler, which will pull the guitars out of tune because the room is not the same temperature throughout. I was like, how did they go this out of tune? But that's because the whole house's temperature lowered a little bit more than usual last night. I forgot that until I remembered that I am tuning again. So because it was colder, it caused the strings to tighten. All right. Now here's the thing. We got to figure out what kind of...
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. Now I'm slowing down, now I'm losing speed. 'Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got to do your part. 'Cause
Ooh. I'm going to hard cut that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's the play. All right.
girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do one note at a time. Then build. Then hit on 1. Then right off. Okay, let's try it.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. Now I'm slowing down, now I'm losing speed. 'Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got to do your...
We're going to go one more to make sure we can play it a little cleaner.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old.
Hits
Now I'm
and...
slowing down, now I'm losing speed. 'Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got to do...
Okay, that was better. So let's put this on... beat 1. Let's put it on the left side. That's fine. And we're just going to play the exact same thing a second time, slightly differently. Well, I'm going to play it the same way, but I'm just going to be a little bit out of time and whatnot.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old.
Hits.
Now I'm slowing down, now I'm losing speed. 'Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got to do...
Okay, good enough. That'll count for that. Oh. Oh no, come on. There we go. All right, let's see how those sound. look at that. We love that. That actually sounded pretty okay. It all came together. Let's get some keys done. And then we'll probably have to call it a day in a minute. Not a day, but call it a stream in a minute. I have my alarm set for 52 to make sure I have enough time to go to the restroom and get ready for my next lessons. But I'm glad we're getting most of the tracking done. We're gonna do keys play. Give me my sustain pedal out. Okay. By the way, if you're watching this afterwards, I look at all the comments. Feel free to drop me questions on why I'm making decisions that I am, or if you have any questions about music production or software or whatever. Would love to hang out and talk with you. No, way too high. Yeah, that could be cool. Okay, maybe something like that. It's a little bit too complicated of a part, but I think I'm okay with that. Can I pull up this so you can see it? That'd be kind of cool, right? You know what I could do? I could just record this one hand at a time, and that will increase my accuracy quite a bit, and it'll save the amount of time I spend. You know what, everybody? You've convinced me. I'll do it.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down, man, I'm losing speed. Cause that full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl,
It's pretty close. Let me just edit that.
chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down, man, I'm losing speed. Cause that full throttle love.
All right, let me see if I can get this edited real quick.
Chasing
Actually, let's try that. Yeah. Huh. Maybe I'll keep that. We're going to make that an accent. Good enough. We're going to get the left hand played.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old.
I think I'm cheating. I think I'm just going to use one hand for this. I don't actually want to do what I just did. Yeah. All right.
Girl, you're chasing a dream that's just cold and gold. But when you've got love, it'll never get old. But now I'm slowing down, man, I'm losing speed.
Good enough. We're just gonna get this here. We're gonna, how do I merge these? You know what? I give up. I don't care. Not what I meant. There we go. We're just gonna combine the hands like that.
Chasing a dream.
Good enough. All right, let's try that.
Full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got. Full throttle love is the feel I need. Girl, you got to.
Nah.
Feel I need. Girl, you got.
I was just a hair bit late.
Feel I need. Girl, you got to.
There we go. Good enough. We're just gonna keep it for right now. Is that right? The right octave? Yeah, it's exactly what I meant. I have a octave transposer because I have two keyboards. One is over here, that's an 88 key, and then the one that's right in front of me that's much easier to access is a 61 key. So I have to like push the octave up and down arrows. Thinking emoji. What else do we need to do? Of course, we need to do all the other instruments. Okay, I think this is all I have time for right now. I'm going to definitely hop on later. We're going to finish tracking out the rest of the song. Hopefully tonight at 5, I'm hoping 5:45 p.m. Eastern, but it might end up being 6 p.m. depending on how long it takes me to eat after my lessons. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope to see you